Newcastle are reportedly considering whether or not to pull out of a deal to sign Watford's Joao Pedro, having struck a club record agreement with Real Sociedad for Alexander Isak. The Magpies are understood to have agreed a £25 million fee with the Hornets over Pedro, but may walk away from negotiations for the forward, having struck a £59 million agreement for Swedish striker Isak. Howe has made no secret of his desire to add further firepower to his forward line this summer, having bolstered at the back with the signings of Sven Botman and Matt Targett, and added Nick Pope to his goalkeeping ranks. Newcastle's need for attacking reinforcements only became more urgent at the weekend, as Callum Wilson sustained a hamstring injury in his side's thrilling 3-3 draw with reigning Premier League champions Manchester City. The Tynesiders were pushing hard to complete a deal for Pedro from Watford last week, and are understood to have reached a £25 million agreement with the Hornets over the 20-year-old Brazilian. However, amid reports the Magpies have been bidding for numerous forward targets, an agreement was then struck for Isak on Wednesday. The Swedish striker is now set to join for a fee in the region of £60 million, with the 22-year-old on the verge of completing his move to St James Park. It seems Howe's side may abandon the previous transfer agreement that was in place over Pedro, according to Fabrizio Romano, having struck a deal for Isak. The Magpies are now contemplating whether or not to continue pursuing a £25 million deal for the Hornets attacker this week. Watford had previously rejected 2 bids for Pedro, insisting they did not wish to sell the striker, despite also issuing demands of £30 million for his services. The player himself is thought to be eager to return to the Premier League, having dropped into the Championship with Watford following their relegation last term. Newcastle are said to have submitted bids for numerous attacking targets in recent days, as Howe has sought to supplement his current strike force. The Magpies have been linked with Rennes duo Martin Terrier and Gaëtan Laborde, Valencia's Maxi Gomez and Leeds winger Jack Harrison, in addition to Chelsea trio Christian Pulisic, Armando Broja and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Following Newcastle's 2-1 comeback success over Tranmere Rovers of League Two in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday night, Howe remained coy over transfer talks surrounding Isak, but did admit the club are still intent on adding several names to their ranks before next Thursday's deadline. When probed over an update on Isak, Howe said, "I have no idea, I have been preparing the game. On the transfer front, we will wait and see. I actually don't know what's happening, so we will wait and see. We know we need to improve numbers in the squad. If there are any outgoings, that will be a late call within the club."